You have a heart of gold. Don't let them take it from you.
Hi, I forgot to unmute my mic. How's everyone doing? You might notice that things look a little different. I managed to get the layering to work properly. Now, the only issue with that is I need to zoom this out a bit so you can actually read it. And it might be a bit smaller. We'll see. We'll see what I can do. I might be able to do it like this. You hate my mic. Also, hi, Typerbell. Thank you for the follow. But yeah, we're gonna continue with Wherever You Are. Welcome to Wherever You Are, an actual play of Wanderhome, a solo journaling actual play. And I am Eclipse. I'm gonna be doing some cool stuff, continuing our journey with let me go over to our thing here. I'm actually gonna there we go, zoom this out a bit. I picked a couple additional tracks. I'm still kind of working on the music. You're gonna hear some repeating tracks, but it'll be okay. Yeah, as a reminder, we have our guardian named Procene, who uses she/her pronouns, is an elk with antlers. She's organized and motherly. Hi, Plastic Flowers. Thank you for the cheese. People assume she is. She's correct and level-headed, though she's not. Her look, or she's not always those things. I'm actually gonna turn this down. But yeah, her look includes a fishing kit, a sturdy cane, reading glasses, and thick muddy boots. How does this connect to Star Wars? It doesn't. There's your answer. I hope I hope that was a good use of your points. Your ward, the Procene's ward is cautious and proper, named Aloka. They are mole. They use they them pronouns. Star Wars does not connect to Wanderhome. You just spent 8,000 points on that fund. I'm gonna refund those. You didn't actually do that. And they are a mole. And their parents entrusted them to Procene for their safety because they are the true heir to the throne of the Floating Mountain. And my Procene's ward carries a poncho, the color of shadows, from a crafty vagabond, assumed untrustworthy, and a stuffed animal, a fly named Buzzle that they'll never let go of, gifted by a cheerful shopkeep. And I believe we made that shopkeep. Yes, sure. He, him. He's a zebra. Once Aloka considered him family. He's a tavern keep, once a shopkeep. He's cheerful. He looks on the bright side. He whistles a chipper tune. He's caring. He can ask. Or sorry, no, he's cheerful, which means he can look on the bright side and whistle a chipper tune. And he's caring, which means he can ask, what do you need right now? And he can protect someone else from the world. Our first stop is the Moorasis Tavern, set in a moor with thin mist and gnarled trees, marked by a folklore of the devil dog and its prey, which is a cryptid who hunts bad children. It's also among a desert, with floating pillars of stone and a harsh sun. And the mythology here is the impossible rain, the ancient spot of rain that created the moor. There's the tavern here, which is run by a cheerful shopkeep, sure, that Aloka once called family. There's a huge fireplace with a big pot of stew. And there is a folklore of the night the old king drank here. The last king of the Floating Mountain made many, many mistakes in this place. So, just to remind you all of what we wrote, Aloka and I traveled from a war-torn place. The journey hasn't been long at all, but I can see Aloka already wondering when it will be over. I think Aloka will be safe in the university where I studied insects as a child. My home was back there. My home was back there, in the town where I was born and planned to spend my twilight years. Now it's with Aloka. We've arrived in a desert of floating stone where a single patch of wetland cuts through sun-baked land. Between dense reeds, Moorasis is a shaded place for Loka and I to stay. There are kith here. First is a bartender, Shur, a zebra. Loka recognizes a merchant they knew as a child. He's cheerful. Hi Death Angle, how you doing? There's a sort of firefly divinity lounging in the back of the tavern, casting light across the old wood, steel, and granite. The bartender has shut the lights as a luminescent being smiles in silence. There's an honest, crafty wizard squirrel who has offered many services to other kith in this place, including Loka and myself. Now we know that Shur is not just cheerful, Shur is also caring, so we'll add caring. Cheerful and caring. I might need to condense this a bit. The text is going to be a bit messy, but that's okay. Okay. What is playing next? Oh, okay. Kith are other animals. That's what we call kith, or that's what we call other animals in the world of Honorhome. I like the idea that I think this firefly divinity is also quiet. Or sorry, other animals and gods in quiet silence. Okay. Cool. By the way, there are going to be a variety of tracks playing. I will actually read off what they're from. So the tracks that I have are from a mix of Stardew Valley, Breath of the Wild, RimWorld, Minecraft, Barony, and Hypnospace Outlaw. So there you go. Okay. So I actually have something new for the stream that I planned for a bit. Yes, the people of this world are kind. Actually, I have two new things. Let's show them off. First of all, there's new art. You're not actually going to see it. I kind of didn't think through how this would work, but there's new background art. I'll actually put it in the front. I'll put it just behind me. Yeah, here's the background art. I'm actually going to take the filter off. Yeah, so this is kind of the area that I'm imagining. I guess the tavern is like behind us in this case, because I didn't really draw it. I didn't really want to draw out a whole tavern. But yeah, this kind of strange place. And yeah, we also have. Hang on, I'm actually gonna put the filter back on just so it looks a bit more muted. There we go. Okay. So we also have our friends Loka and Procene as puppets. Let me put them up. There's Loka. I need to. So we're actually gonna do this live. I'm gonna edit the way these work, and I'm gonna make it so that I can actually press a button to activate them. Yeah, just click Crystal Towers floating in the background. It's the way this is gonna work. Okay, so we have like our actual characters here, right? And then I'm gonna do like Loka should probably be smaller than Procene. I'll move them down a bit too, just so they're not obstructing the text. I mean, they're gonna do it a little bit anyways, but I'll be reading stuff off, so it should be fine. Sometimes you got towers, sometimes you got spires of stone in the background. It happens. That went through, right? Sorry, just double checking something. Oh, I didn't tweet this out. I did not do that. One moment. Let's take care of that really quick. Major eclipse energy, that makes sense. Okay, so I need to get my... post for this, and I will put it on Twitter. I don't know why it didn't go up. I feel like I posted it, but you know, that happens. Sometimes I also just forget. This happens sometimes. Okay. Okay, there we go. So the thing I have to do now, I need placeholder image versions of these characters, which is pretty easy. I'm actually just gonna pull this up now. The only issue is I need to like scale them and put them over the existing ones, which might be kind of hard. Okay. So yeah, this is gonna be tricky. That's about right, I think. You'll see what I'm doing soon. It's gonna not make sense until I finish it. Yes, that is currently just the way it's gonna be. I'm gonna fix it in a second though. Loca static. I'll put that under base Loca. That's not scaled right. Hang on. Really, what I should be trying to do is get it perfectly under it, because that's gonna be the actual thing that determines if this is right. I think that's as close as I'm gonna get. Yeah, and then I'll take my Procene one. And I'll make Procene static. We're doing live production, because that's one of the things that I promised for these streams. Also, I have to be real, I don't know how long I'm going to be streaming today, because my voice is shot from yesterday. It's up to you, really takes a lot out of me. In a good way. This should be pretty easy, because I can line up the fish hook. Yeah, that looks about right. Okay, now I'm going to go into my, my scene setup, and I'm going to go to hotkeys. And I'm going to go to wherever you are. And I'm gonna make it so that I can hide, let's say 1 is my button to activate Loca. So the only issue with this is I can only do 2 characters at a time. Unless, well actually I could do a thing where I have a reset. Actually, yeah, that's what I should do. I should have a reset button. So let's have 0 be the reset button. And then we'll have... I think this will work pretty well. Loca feels a bit off. I'm gonna change her a bit. Or sorry, change them a bit. 2, 0. Okay, so my hide all button should be 0, so that should just make it so like no one is talking. Then Loca will be 1, Procene will be 2. Alright, so let's try that. Yes, that brings them to default, and then I can just press like, let's say I want Procene to say something, like, "Hi, I'm Procene." There we go. The other thing that I might want to do, I might want to make the static images be slightly dimmed, just so it's clear, like, you know. Like, I'll put like a 0.20, 0.2 dimmer on each one. Yeah, this will work pretty well. Okay, and then, like, I don't know. Oh, that didn't... Wait, did I do that wrong? Wait. Okay, so I have to wait a second. That's important to note. It's gonna look a little weird, but I think it works pretty well. I do think Loka needs to be moved a bit. Maybe an inch taller, inch bigger. This is hard. It's really hard to get it to line up. I mean, I could have it be that any... No, because it needs to be one button. Okay, yeah, that works fine. Then Persian talks. There's going to be that flash no matter what because of the way that... because the way that this works when it resets. But I think it looks pretty good. I'm actually going to make them smaller, though. I'm going to make them all just a touch smaller so they're not obstructing the thing. I don't think I'm going to make puppets for all of my kith, because I think that'll take too long. I can start it at one point, but I think it might take way too much time. Okay, so we have that going now. So we need to make our other kith. We also have to draw Shur. I think I'm just going to draw Shur. Like, I'm just going to like sketch Shur onto the page. So Shur is a zebra. What's a cool look for a zebra? I need a reference. Zebra. Let's see. I think I'll just do like a headshot for sure. That's a pretty good zebra reference. Zebras are hard because they have like just a ridiculous amount of like detail on their stripes, you know? I guess I'll start with the shape. So gonna have like a I don't know if I'm doing this right. That's close-ish. It's a little it's kind of bad. I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully I can get it together. I made it on the same layer. That's not good. Let's not do that. I'm really bad at drawing like horse heads, which is basically what a zebra's head is. That's fine. That's not too bad. And then I need to make the layer for like the nose, so I'll do like this. Like anthro characters are not my strong suit, so this should be good kind of training for that. Actually, I think this will look fine. I think I'm giving myself too much of a hard time. Besides, this is supposed to be relaxed. I'm not gonna worry too much about having it look perfect, you know? This is supposed to be a fun series. And then I have the ears. Back ear should be behind, so I can actually... Yeah, and then this ear should have like this thing, you know? Kind of looks like a rabbit so far, but hopefully we can get it together a bit. Alright, so this is going to be the hard part, the stripes. I'm not making a bunny, I'm making a zebra. I don't know why I picked a zebra when I knew that I couldn't... I don't know, you know what? I think more than an exercise in like trying new artistic things, I think this is going to be an exercise in like relaxing, not being too hard on myself, just trying to, you know, trying to be happy with what I make. Because yeah, like it's not going to be perfect. It's not going to look like, you know, what a real, like, you're not a real artist, but like a, you know, like an actual artist who does this sort of stuff would draw, but you know, it'll look good. It's always going to look like my work, right? And that's like, that's kind of the scary thing, but also kind of the lovely thing about like making, like experimenting, you know? I really like the striped sort of, almost like mohawk they have. I think I'm drawing it wrong. But yeah, that actually kind of looks okay. Yeah, and then I'll add like a little like, just so they don't have like a pure black eye, I'm gonna give them a little yeah, could even give them like a little smile, like, because they are supposed to be cheerful. Actually, maybe it's just like their tongue sticking out, like all happy, like. Yeah, that's cute. And then we'll add like a little what would one wear in the desert? That's a question for this. I'll give them like a nice look, like jacket, or not really, like a coat, or not a coat. What would, like a shirt, I guess. Just gonna give them a shirt. Where's the back of this? I think it's, no, it's this. Okay. Is it repeating? No, I think Stardew Valley music just sounds very similar. And I have it all like kind of clumped together. Oh, you know, that's the exact color of the background. That's, I didn't realize that. All right. Yeah, it's a good look for him. And then I'll just do like something like this. His neck needs to like connect to the collar, so I gotta, yeah, that'll work. Okay. I don't know how stripes would look like on a, I guess they would go in like rings around the chest, right? That's a little weird, but I guess it works. I'm no BoJack Horseman artist. I don't I'm not very good at interpreting these sorts of things. But that's alright. Yeah, he looks really cozy. I like shirt. There we go. Let me get rid of my reference there. Hell yeah. That's a friend. That's a friend I would trust. That's a cheerful, caring barkeep. Alright, let's make our next Kith. I need to open my Kith card template. Here. Cool. So next we're gonna do our Firefly God, I believe. Save this. Did this get an edit? I don't think it did. Our first stop, part 2. Here we go. So we have a luminescent and quiet Firefly divinity. And as a reminder, for a Kith, we we determine a name and some pronouns, their animal form, relationship to another character, a single detail, occupation, quirky trait or interest, etc. At least 2 traits and what those let the Kith do, and we can always write down more or less than this. So those 5 bullet points should get us pretty far. Cool. Excuse me. So first we will do our name and pronouns. I think Firefly Divinity. Yeah, like Kirby, shaped like a friend. Is their name, and I think they use they, them, and he, him pronouns. Their animal form is they are a firefly, like a firefly god, made of radiant light and chitin. I don't know if they have a relationship. Maybe they're maybe they're the muse of the wizard. Our wizard. Single detail, occupation, quirky trait, interest. That's a good question. Maybe something cool like, oh yeah. Lighthouse architect. Like, that's just what they do in their, like they help make lighthouse. They help mortals make lighthouses as they move around the world. At least 2 traits. So we have quiet and luminescent. So let's see what those do. Quiet. A quiet kith doesn't have much to say. They are often colporteurs, glass blowers, and wallflowers, among others. Choose 1 to 2 they can always do, and the options are tap on someone's shoulder, stare at someone until they get the point, and non-verbally ask, "Are you okay?" I like stare at someone until they get the point. I think that's the only one I'm going to do. I don't think the others fit this character. Stare at someone until they get the point. And luminescent. Let's see. What can a luminescent kith do? A luminescent kith is full of light that casts a glow across the world. They are often motes of light, fallen stars, and fireflies, among others. Choose 1 to 2 that they can always do. Shed light on the shadows of the world. Lead the way. Non-verbally ask, what is true about you that you keep from everyone? If they want to withhold an answer from you, they're going to need to spend a token. I will take that last one for sure. It's long, I'll have to write it out. Non-verbally ask, what is true about you? What was that? That you keep from everyone. And then, you know, when I did sure, did I just grab them like screen caps? No, I did not. Okay. This should be italicized. Cool. And if they want to withhold an answer from you, you, they will have to spend a token. Okay, now I might want to... I split this up into multiple boxes on here. Did I? No, I did not. Okay, I guess I'm just doing it this way. These things lag really badly. These text boxes on Clip Studio Paint lag really badly if you keep putting stuff into them. But it's okay. We only have a bit more to go. I like lead the way. Lead the way. Okay, and that is our kith card for Firefly Divinity. I think Firefly Divinity might have a different name, but or not necessarily. I think. Hang on, I'm gonna double check my iPhone. 448. Okay, I'll take a little break in a bit. But yeah, I think like I don't know if people know Firefly Divinity's name. I think people just call Firefly Divinity Firefly Divinity, because that is what they are. All right, and I think that's good for Firefly Divinity. I'll put them. I'm gonna just sort my Clip Studio Paint stuff a bit. Okay. And next is an honest, crafty wizard squirrel. So we need to make that. Make a new kith card. Hang on, we'll open the kith card template. Here we go. Oh, you know what? Actually, hang on. I need to save this as a new thing. So this needs to be saved as Firefly Divinity. And then we will actually I could probably let's draw this really quick. Before I do the squirrel wizard, we'll draw this this firefly. If I remember correctly, a firefly is simply a little guy whose body is like this, and they got like a little body part, and then they just like they go like up, like their thorax is like this sort of color, and it goes like whoop, and then they have like striations across their thorax. And I like the idea that they have like a little crown, maybe made out of like the same like thorax radiance, although it needs to be on top of that layer. Okay. By the way, if anyone has any questions about anything that's going on, please feel free to let me know. Because I know unlike some tabletop stuff that I've done, I have not put anything from the game on screen, because it's like, I don't know, it's a game that I think you should buy for yourself, for sure. It's really good. I highly recommend Wander Home. It's a super duper good tabletop role-playing game. Play alone or with your friends. Yeah, I think this is kind of a cool look. And I think we'll like give it some little feelers. Also, like, with the gods and stuff, and, like, some of the insects, I'm more than fine having it be... I mean, even with animals, I'm more than fine with having it be, like, a little bit of my imagination. Like, not fully, not fully realistic to the actual animal. There we go. I think that's pretty cute. Let me put that in a slightly better spot. There's our Firefly Divinity. And we will make a new Kith card for our squirrel wizard, who I don't have a name for yet. If anyone has any ideas for names for a squirrel wizard, let me know. Because I think that's a fun... I think that's a fun thing. The music stopped, I'm noticing. I'm noticing now. Let me double check why that is. I'm using a slightly different setup for it, so... Also noticing that some music vanished. Why did that happen? I feel like I had more tracks than this. Although, I only had like 6 last time. Okay. Let's play this one. Can I just add... I would love to find these tracks and add them to the new Windows Music Player group music is not great. Here, we're gonna take all this. Windows Media Player is okay, but I'll use it. I'm picking a track because I like it. There we go. Oh, Salus is good. We'll do a Salus. Salus the squirrel wizard. Yeah. Also, let me know if there's any if it's like, I don't know, if stuff is obscured, because I'm not really watching the. Sometimes I'm watching the layout, but sometimes I'm not. What was that? AC. Oh, sorry, it says Asias. I like that name. Let's do Asias She-Her. Animal form, squirrel. Relationship to another character. I mean, a relationship could just be like offered us magic on our arrival. Yeah, we'll do that. Offered Loka and I magic on our Arrival. A single detail. Wizard. Loves grapes. I want to double check what I did for their traits. Honest and crafty. Okay. Which crafty is not, like, malicious, it's like they craft things. Okay. Now, let's go to, honest, let's see. I gotta find honest. Sorry, 1 second. Here we go. An honest kith always says what's on their mind. They are often bay weavers, bookbinders, and clerks, among others. Choose 1 to 2, they can always do. Lay out the facts as you see it. Point out the truth everyone else has been ignoring. Ask, do you want my opinion? I like do you want my opinion? And also lay out the facts as you see it. I think we'll grab those too. Lay out the facts as you see it. Or hang on, it's comma as you see it. As you see it. I think I did too many. Yeah. Ask, do you want my opinion? Okay, that's from honest. I need to move this up. That's okay. That happens. I think it might have gotten unbolded. Did. That's okay. Okay, and then crafty. Let's see what crafty does. Crafty. Glad I have a virtual copy of this, because it makes it a lot easier to find some stuff. Crafty. A crafty kith is very skilled at putting all the pieces together in an unconventional way. They are often tinkers, mongers, and magicians, among others. Choose 1 to 2 that they can always do. Invent something totally new. Propose an alternate approach, or reveal that a plan they've had in motion has paid off. I like invent something totally new. I think that's the only one I'm gonna grab. Invent something totally new. Cool. Sometimes I don't pick all the moves that I can, because, I don't know. it's better to... sometimes it's better to be, like, metered, or, you know, to be, like, you don't always gotta pick everything, right? Okay. I think, in my head, I feel like I know what a squirrel looks like. I'm not certain. Okay. Well, here's the good news. Well, not good news. I'm taking a break. I'll be right back in, like, probably 10 to 15 minutes. In the meantime, I don't know. I'll think about what a squirrel looks like in my head. Alright, I'll be right back. Now that's a lot of blood bricks. I do love myself a blood brick. Hang on. Let me catch my breath. Take a sip of water. Have to move some stuff quickly. Yeah. Alright, so by the way, I think tomorrow Kenshi will be a bit earlier. Probably from about 1 to 4, instead of 4 to 7. Because I'm gonna do some more frame grinding with some friends later. But yeah, that's okay. Uh-oh. Apparently my computer's having issues. Okay. Cancel. It's fine. I don't think it's. I don't think what it's. It was like Windows Media Player is having issues, and I don't know. I think it's just being buggy. Okay. All right. That's right. I think I can have a little blood brick as a treat. Yeah. All right. So we're gonna draw a squirrel wizard. Let me look at a squirrel's face. Let's get a squirrel. Yeah, these sorts of guys. We love these dudes. I like this color. I'm gonna make it a bit brighter, just for, I don't know, contrast. Okay. So like, kind of a round face. Little ears. Little nubbin ears. And they got like the darker like color in the ears. Yeah, kind of that folded ear look. This might look like a bear unless I... What are some distinct features that squirrels have? They have like the big black eyes, which are easy to do. That looks scary. I don't know about that. I might make them white. Hang on. we're gonna make them like humanoid. Humanoid eyes. They have the whiskers, which are pretty distinct. I'll put those on. Make sure to give them a big bushy tail too. And like the big like 2 buck teeth. That's important. Might give them like a like a 3 mouth, you know, like one of these. Yeah, very important. We love a buck teeth for a squirrel. They kind of look like a badger, or sorry, like a beaver. I guess I could do like the color, like this down their face. Yeah, that's squirrel-like. This is big Greenblatt vibes. Like, what's his name? The guy who makes Parappa the Rappa. I'm gonna make the tail first, just so I have it. Then I'll make his body, like, over it. So he's a wizard. He should have, like, I'll give him, like, a blue robe. Or, sorry, she's a wizard. Forgot her pronouns for a second there. Sometimes this happens, and you just gotta correct yourself. It's very important. We'll give this some more detail. You gotta have a cool wizard cloak. Maybe a little wizard hat. Just because her head looks a little bit bland. We're going very generic, but I think it's cute. Wizard is just a friend who casts spells to me. Yeah, this is really cute. I like Asias a lot. We'll drop the squirrel. Yeah, Rodney Greenblatt, that's right. So we have all three of our kith for Tilsoil, or sorry, for our first stop at the Moorasis in the month of Tilsoil. Let's save Asias' kith card. Cool. Yeah, he's the name of Asias. Why? Is it bad? And I will... This should be saved as Procene. I don't know why it's not. Procene. Oh, there's a Procene.clip? Oh, right. Procene info. Okay. Is that a bad name somehow? I don't know. Oh, that's valid. That's powerful. Alright. So let's make a third part of Tilsoil. Our first stop in Tilsoil. Or during Tilsoil. I think unless there's like specific months I want to linger on, I think for the most part we'll have a month per location. So a couple episodes we should get to the first seasonal change. I want to see as many of the seasons as possible throughout this. Okay, let's get a journal up. But I also don't want to rush ourselves, you know? Okay. So this is just a basic. It's using the Procene template, so I'm just gonna clear it out. Maybe I should just save this as like text. Yeah, I'm actually gonna edit this so it's just more generic. There we go. This is Tilsoil, our first stop, part 3. They will not be cursed and possessed. This isn't that sort of game. So before I'm able to stop them, Loka approaches the bar and starts chatting up. Sure, the zebra running the counter. Apparently. I need to remember Loka's stuffed animal's name. Apparently, Loka got Buzzle from Sure. So... Oh, you mean meta-wise? Yeah. Anything like that is wrong, fair. I approach... Am I doing... Hang on, let me make sure it's present tense. Traveled, hasn't... Yeah, we'll do present tense for the most part. I approach... Sure. And... explain... the journey that Loka and I are set on. It's going to be a long way. We'll be traveling from here all the way to the university where I studied insects when I was young. Sure. Sure, it looks on the bright side. What's a good... I'll do like a deep voice for sure. Hang on, I'm actually gonna look at him again. We love Sure. Sure's a funny guy. I'm still kind of figuring out the form for this, but I think I'm getting in a good flow here. The music stopped. There we go. Okay. Trying to find the right balance. Yeah, I'll play this. Okay. Sure looks on the bright side. At least you'll get to see the world. Get to see the world. I frown a bit. But Loka gives me a look. As if to say... Be easy on the old man. And we'll make a new text box, because this one's getting a bit overloaded. I cast my gaze around the tavern. The squirrel wizard who offered us magic of some sort on our way in gives a little wave. I smile courteously. Is that... No, wait. It's courteously. Courteously. I then turn back to... Sure. Oh. I suppose you're right. As long as we're here, is there anything that we can do to help out? I wouldn't want to impose too much. I ask if there's anything I can do to help. Sure eyes the fishing rod on my back. Well, we could use some fresh fish from the moor. Actually, what would, I guess pond skaters? Like, what do people eat? Do they eat fish? I'm not sure. Wanderhome doesn't ever really imply, like... I guess not, because they're, like, fish people. Yeah, so I guess, like, some fresh pond skaters from the moor. It's important to keep protein up, and actually, it's important to mix some meat with the greens. I nod lightly. And explain. I can definitely help. Help out. In the meantime, I ask that, actually, I want to look at my moves really quick, just because I feel like I should just have this up for my own reference. Let me actually, I'm gonna do that right now, because those are really important. Guardian, page 68. Loka walks off to speak to what's this Asias. Where do you hang on? Where do you think you are going? I ask Loka, who firmly continues to wander. Yeah, I'm actually going to do a thing here. I'm going to put these in my Discord so I can have this reference there. That would be helpful. Because I need both my playbook moves and my actual character moves, and those are in different parts of the book. Here we go. Okay. And then I need the... Sorry, you're gonna see a lot of live, as I've said before, this is a lot of live production. There's also stuff like this place has moves that I haven't used. I'm gonna go back and look at those. Here we go. These are the get a token moves. Get a token, spend a token. Okay. Okay, there we go. Now I have all the stuff that I need. And also, let me actually, I'm gonna grab the current setting moves as well. My place moves. But I am now kind of noticing that I can't have Streamlabs open also. You know, I'll just pull these up when I need them. It's a bit loud. Let me, turn that slightly. There we go. Okay, sorry, it took me a bit, but I felt like I had to edit those. Or not edit those, but make sure I had that stuff available. Okay. So, I should have a marker for tokens, actually. Maybe I should draw that now. Let's make a token, because then I can give it to then I can give tokens to Procene as we go. What should I feel like maybe an acorn or something would be cute, or a leaf. Although a leaf would need to be like seasonal, which might take longer. We'll do acorns. Yeah, that's a good acorn, and then we'll give it a little bit of a shine, and we will add a add the top. It's a little bit textureless, so we're gonna go in and just add like some little scrapes. Yeah, that's a pretty good token. Alright, cool. And we will save that as token. Cool. And I will save it as a PNG so I can use it later. Oh wait, don't close Clip Studio Paint. That's not what I meant to do. Good thing I didn't do that. Let me see. I want to look at some of my... I think actually, I think Procene will hold back here, and I think I'm gonna describe a I'm gonna use the gain a token move, where you take a moment to watch a tiny moment of beauty and describe it to the table. And I think that moment is I'm actually gonna write it out. We'll duplicate this layer so that I can make a new text layer. That's not how you do that. Hang on. Use the text tool, and then you do that. There we go. Okay. I hold for a moment. Watching... I'll get a token for this. Sorry, I'm a bit scatterbrained right now. I'm allowed to be, though. They let me do that. There we go. We got one acorn. I'll put it up here. Yeah. I held for a moment, watching as Loka and Asaya speak. Under the clatter of glasses and the warm roar of the fire, I can't quite hear what they're saying. I watch Asias hide something in her hands, and place it within Loka's palms. Loka's clawed palms. Asias lets go. And Loka looks over a wooden clockwork. I'm trying to think of a fun idea for what this could be. Abstraction. A geometric complexity. Twirling in on itself. And I think that'll be that page. We'll make a new one. I think we'll cut to Procene fishing. Till soil. Our first stop. Part 3. Yeah, Elk Girl. We love Elk Girl. And also, some people love Darling Demon Eclipse. I've heard rumors of this. Okay. And we'll make a new page. Or sorry, we'll make a new journal page. And this will be till soil. Oh, you know what? I need to zoom out and scroll up a bit. Our first stop. Part 3. I think that's the way that I did that. Let me double check. No. Okay. it's P.3. P3. There we go. It's going well. We're relaxing. Procene's gonna go fish now. And our ward, who's the heir to a mysterious throne, and potentially in danger from the last remnants of that throne's power in this world after a great war ended. They've received from a squirrel wizard named Asias a small and delicate wooden clockwork machine, an abstraction that folds in on itself, a geometric complexity. I imagine like one of those like little like wooden puzzles that you get that has like all the like interlocking pieces, but this one's like automatic and clockwork, maybe fueled by like a little battery. Yeah, good times. And I got one token from observing that moment. So we're gonna go fish for pond skaters now. Procene manages to gather up Loka. I should probably also remember what Loka's traits are. That's an important thing. I also don't feel as if I properly noted. Yeah, cautious and proper. We don't even have moves for Loka yet. That feels important. Let's pick those now. We'll make a new text box. Just this, just so this isn't a nightmare. We'll duplicate this layer. We will. Okay. Let me just move this down. Actually, maybe I'll move this to the side. Yeah, we'll do Loka's moves. Cautious, proper. Don't know if I'll have space here. I'll move stuff around if I have to. Actually, it might be better to do it here. Okay. Let's see what cautious Kith can do. Cautious. Cautious. A cautious Kith spent the last of their trust a long time ago. They are often exhausted widows, cold-hearted farmers, and those who have seen firsthand the harshness of the world, among others. Choose 1 to 2 they can always do. Point out a danger, real or imagined. Refuse to open up to someone else. Step out of your comfort zone even slightly. I like step out of your comfort zone even slightly, because I think that was what Loka did back there. We need a lot more space. Even slightly. And I think point out danger, real or imagined, is very scary and allows for a lot of, like... It's not scary, it's the most interesting reflection of this trait, I think. Out of danger, real or imagined. I think Loka wants to be open, but it's hard. I don't think Loka wants to be closed off to people. And then a proper kith sticks with formality and tradition. They are often butlers, grocers, and chamberlains, among others. I struggle to get something new. And I like actually let's just go with that. That's perfect. Struggle to get something new. Yeah, so Loka has some moves now. Also, I'm gonna copy these just so I have them. Actually, I might just copy this entire page so I can look it up. It's hard to observe all this at the same time. I almost wonder if I should like print some of this stuff out just so I have it with me. I don't know. I'll figure out the best way to do this at some point. Manages to gather up Loka, who doesn't seem to fully... Oh, sorry, no, hang on. I manage to gather up Loka, who doesn't seem to fully get the contraption that that Sias gave them. I explained that it's a gift and a knick-knack, but it seems that Loka's pseudo-royal upbringing has left them confused at the the tendencies of common folk. Similarly, Loka's nervous as we start fishing. When I first bring up a pond skater from the thin layer of water that runs over the Moormuck. They seem to think it's some small god, and that I should cast it back. And then I think I want to use a move here, a token move. Ease someone's. I think I'll do ease someone's pain, if even for a moment. And I will spend my first token. I try my best to ease Locus caution. If even for a moment. I show them the body of the skater. Actually, maybe not even that. Maybe just I cast the skater back. I manage to sneak a few insects, a few water bugs, and bits of maybe like algae clumps into my pack without Loco's concern. And after a somewhat unproductive day, somewhat unproductive but joyful day of fishing, we return home. We return to the Moorasis, both smiling. Let me see if there's something I could do to get another token. Any really nice, because some of these are just really nice to do, even beyond getting a token to do other stuff. Oh yeah, I'm gonna bask in the grandeur of the world, or Procinos, and describe it to the table. I'm gonna need to duplicate. I know this isn't the way that I did last time, but it's a bit easier to do it this way. I observe the wide and endless beauty of the desert. Its spires of floating stone, seemingly rising forever across the horizon and into the sky. Caravans of camels, and not note camels as in rideable camels, but you know, camels as in camel people. Camel kith. Riding great beetles make their way across endless, I'm gonna use endless already, across the expanse of white sand beneath the beating sun. Occasionally, they stop at a bright oasis, or tuck their way into an underground society, like the one Loco came from. And I'll take a token for that. Let me also mark this as token, so I don't get confused. This is a really nice game. It's very relaxing. There's a lot of stuff to manage, but like when you kind of get into flow with it, it's really nice. And also like the thing about it, like the thing about Wanderhome is you have to like keep your eye on a lot of stuff, but also like as long as you touch on a little bit of it every once in a while, it all kind of comes together, if that makes sense. Let's see. I think I will have the desert make a move. I think the desert is going to almost kind of contradict Procyon and describe the emptiness of the world. Hang on, I gotta move this over. But the open desert seems to howl back at me. Howl back at my proclamation. And beckons me to look at the space between all of these things. All these italicized things that roam the desert, that roam its surface. Not only is it empty, but much of the world is. Its roads, plains, wilds. We are so far from each other. And we'll move on to a new page with that kind of somber note. I'm gonna skip this song. Seeing if there's anything that we go with the Rim World. Should put more Rim World on here, actually. Maybe a little bit of Kenshi too. Because there's some like nice vibes in those songs. Most of them are kind of dark, but there's some nice vibes. Alright, so this is Till Soil. Our first stop. Part 4. Or sorry, part 3. Wait. Didn't I already save this? Sorry, this is part 4, isn't it? Wait, let me... Yeah, sorry, this is part 4. Let me also fix that. Here. Okay. Save as. Till Soil. Our first stop, part 4. There we go. And we'll make another one. I'd like to meet the... I want to meet the Firefly Divinity. The Firefly Divinity is very cool to me. Okay. So we'll make a new page for meeting the Firefly Divinity. Open. Basic journal. Till Soil. This game has a pretty big book, actually. It's 272 pages, but a lot of it is like stuff that you're only going to use like situationally, and a lot of it is like lists that fold out into like full text. It's a very compact 272 pages. It's very well used, I'll say. Till Soil, our first stop, page 5. Or part 5. Page 5, part 5, it's the same thing. I return to... do I get a token for doing this, for helping someone out? Let's see. I did inconvenience myself to help someone out. Yeah, we'll grab another token for that. For inconveniencing ourselves to help someone else out. There we go. Okay. I return to... Also, like, in terms of the actual game, this game can be very big. Like, there, I believe, like 10 months, and we are only in the first one. It is a long haul campaign game. It's really good though. I'm very excited to get to like the holidays and stuff. Cool. I return to the Moorasis Tavern, and drop my haul on the bar. Hang on, I'm gonna edit this a bit so you can see it better. There we go. Sure claps his hands together, his hands together, and smiles appreciatively, then whistles a little tune. Let's look at our Firefly Divinity really quick. Oh, I did not write that correctly. Hang on. Non-verbally ask. Stare at someone until they get the point. From the corner of the bar, Firefly Divinity stares at me. Their glimmering eyes burning. Burning with meaning. Yeah, their glimmering eyes burning with meaning. I try to figure out what they want. I realize this is a beckon. It's a beckoning call. They want Loka too. I want to look at what I have for my specific Guardian moves. Yeah, I I sigh and shake my head, then gesture toward the Firefly Divinity, who Loka is already watching. I keep both my eyes on Loka and gently nudge them forward. What is it that you want, Firefly Divinity? I think they're a god and they're gonna give us a blessing. I ask I ask Firefly Divinity what they want. Loka seems optimistic and curious. I'm at least glad of that. Loka is clearly stepping out of their comfort zone a little. Trying to think of a next step here. Let me look at my moves and also the Firefly Divinity's moves. Yeah. What are things that are true about Pericene that she keeps from everyone? Uh, oh, that she's always scared. Yeah, that's probably it. Um, the the Firefly divinity with uh with a gesture beckons a secret from me. Something I can't tell Loka. I don't say it. I see the nervousness in Loka's eyes. They step back, uh, shielding themselves from the light. So I list token there. Um, hmm. I'll get a token from. I'll get another token from speaking Percine's true feelings on the subject. I don't want to be here anymore. Hang on, let me do that with the actual puppet. I don't want to be here anymore. I confess. Loka nods. Reassuringly. I let them say goodbye to Shura. To Shur. And then we depart. And I think that's the end of our time at the Moorasis. I'm actually going to add in here. I can't tell them that I'm scared too. Huh.
Just got a quick question for everybody.
So one thing I'm contemplating mood-wise is that we didn't even get to spend any time here. Like, we're leaving almost immediately when we arrive, which is sad. Hopefully the next place we'll get to spend longer, but I think that's where the narrative took me, I guess. And you gotta follow it, you know. You gotta follow the story. So next we're gonna go. Actually, let's see. What does the game say about when you go to a new place? Maybe we should treat this as ending a session. That might be a better idea. Let's go. I'm gonna do some shifting through the book just to see where this is, because I know there's a thing about this because I've played this before. Here we go. Continuing the journey. I know there's an end of session thing. I just need to find out. You don't actually progress until the holiday. You get an advancement at that point. Let's see, our journey. Churning tools. Sorry, this may take me a moment. First place. Now let me, I'm also just gonna retweet the original tweet for this. Just so folks are aware that we're still going. Okay. Here we go. Okay. This will not actually be end of session. We're gonna do a bit more because it's only been 2 hours, and this is planned to be 3 hour maximum game. Settling in for the night. Trying to journey continuously will exhaust you. Beyond taking breaks while you're all together, it's also important to find natural spots to wrap up for the day. Sometimes you'll be getting back together again later to continue the journey. Sometimes this will be it for your little group. Either way, you want to help the break find some kind of resolution. This might involve stopping and looking at the sunset or giving one final epilogue for how everything resolves. Once you've wrapped up, you can all take a moment to check in. This is for groups. So I think what we're gonna do is, and we're not wrapping here, so I think we're just gonna keep going. So let's talk about the season. Actually, I didn't even talk about the season that we were in. So let's do a little quick. 'Cause it didn't really come up at all, but maybe we can have it come up on the road. Ask one of its questions while we're on the road. So we're in the season of Tillsoil, I believe. Maybe is the month or the? No, sorry, it's the season of Leap, and we're in the month of Tillsoil, as we leave the monsoon. Sorry, not the monsoon, the Moorasis. And I think on the road, we find ourselves going through I think we're on a plain. I think the desert shifts into a verdant plain, and here there is fertile soil, and a rhythmic work song, fluffy clouds, and butterflies up above. And I think we take a moment to bask in this. I think I'll make that be what this is about. Tillsoil in transit, the fields. Kith in wide hats. Work the soil. Singing a song to the butterflies and fluffy clouds above. We find ourselves Luke and I find ourselves moving in the transit between two seasons. Till soil and I believe monsoon? Monsoon. Yes, okay. And monsoon. Oh god, this is being really messy. Okay, here we go. Infinite, or not really infinite, blinding sunlight shifts to, roaring rainstorms. Okay, and then I think we will, with that, move into monsoon. We don't have a cold leap, I don't think. Although I'm gonna mark, do we know anyone at that? We did. Okay, so there's a thing where leap is different. The season is different. If you have all of these like little buds marked. So I'm actually gonna put these. I'm gonna put this on here. Okay. So we're gonna mark 3 because every person in our group knew someone here. We will mark these, and then next year, that may have an impact. It may cause a cold leap, which is when you basically go directly into winter from fall. Well, not quite winter, but yeah, next year may be a rough one, and we'll see. So we've marked 3 sprouts for this season. And then we will... Actually, I'm going to shrink this down a bit. I don't think it needs to be that big, because I can just look at it on the page. Okay, and then I'll refer back to this when we're through the... Probably in, like, a very... like, a real-life year, honestly. When we're back to this, we'll take a look at that. And we will start talking about monsoon, I think. And also our new season, monsoon. Or sorry, not our new season, our new place, our new nature. Okay, monsoon is the 2nd month of leap, when great rains come and bring water to the heath. Choose one that this place lacks. The others are all present. The options are torrential rain, brief moments of clear skies, beautiful green plant life, and brooding clouds. I think we have... I don't think we have brief moments of clear skies. I think we have torrential rain, monsoon. Torrential rain. Monsoon, torrential rain, birding clouds, beautiful green plant life. Okay, let's see. And then choose 3 to 4 signs of the month found in this place. The options are dancing in the rain, heavy quilt blankets, lots of tea, the clean smell of soil after the rain, jumping in giant puddles, enveloping mists, overflowing rivers, distinctive rain jackets, bored kids, a great sacrifice for the north wind god, a dreary state of mind, something else of your own invention. I like lots of tea. I like the idea of this in many ways being a better month than Till Soil was for us. Lots of tea. Melting mists sounds like it's not melting, it's enveloping. But I do actually like I'm gonna pick that one. Enveloping mists. And I like dancing in the rain. I can pick 4, so let's do 4. I like distinctive rain jackets. Wherever this is, it'll have distinctive rain jackets. Yeah, so that's how I did this. We're gonna need a lot more space if I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I'll make a new page for the actual location. Maybe I'll just transfer this over. So we'll save this as Till Soil Monsoon in transit. And transit. Probably have to split these into years too. It's gonna be a bit of work, but it's doable. Okay. Okay. Right, new page. We'll figure out what this one is actually called later. Just gonna make a new journal page. Monsoon something, whatever this place winds up being. Monsoon TBD. TBD. Alright, so let's decide. I might actually do some authored choices for our place, because, like, I don't know. Oh, also, every time Monsoon rolls around, ask the table, do you seek shelter? Mark a raindrop for each person who says yes. Once 8 raindrops are marked, that means there's the Great Flood phenomenon this year. Considering we've been in the desert for a very long time, I don't think we're gonna seek shelter. I think this is actually kind of nice, so we'll just put that there. Maybe next time we'll seek shelter. Do we? I'm not sure how holidays work. Like, do we do that now, or is that at the end of Monsoon? I guess whatever you want, right? Let me just double check holidays. Okay, here we go. When a seasonal holiday arrives, make liminal times. Okay. So I think yeah, I think we should just have the end of this month be the holiday. So the end of this month will be what's the holiday? Actually, we have a couple choices. Let's see. Here we go. Okay, so we got the Sun Parade, which is the default one. We can also pick Restly if we want, which is about caring for yourself and others. We could pick Evolution, which is about a raucous delight and new beginnings. And I think that's it. So we'll decide that later. Just wanted to put those cards down because they're kind of cool and really fun. All right, so we got Monsoon closed up. Let's go to our places. Oh, there's some really cool names. I think I'll roll a little bit. I'll see if I get something that I like, and then if I don't, I'll swap it out. I want something a bit more like overgrown. Like that's kind of the vibe I'm feeling here. So maybe I'll author one or two of these and let the rest be random. So we're gonna roll d6s. Do I have my dice roller? Not quite, but I can get it up. There we are. It is covering our friends. Let me. There we go. Okay. So we need to roll 2d6 for each nature. Oh, we're gonna do 3 natures. So 6 is Labyrinth. That's interesting. I don't know how I feel about it. Let me see what Labyrinth entails. It is not a Twitch add-on. It's actually it's a Google thing. If you just type roll 1d20, or whatever die you want, it'll do it, and then you can like use the little interface thing. I just have it like screen capped, or not screen capped. I have it cropped in Streamlabs. It's honestly genius on my part, but I think a labyrinth is too evil for what I want here. I want something a bit more gentle, honestly. I kind of want a place for them to like stay for a while. Like, because the tavern was very transient. I want something that's like a full place, you know? If that makes sense. We're gonna roll again. We'll keep rolling until I get something I like. A crypt or a temple. 3 and 2. Liminal, island, no. I could just look at these and decide, but I like rolling, it's fun. Oh, I like a tower. A tower's really fun. Yeah, I'll go with the tower. Towers are great. Keep in mind, Snoozy, that I'm drawing from like a list of like fully fleshed out places that have like choices that you make about them. So like I can't just like do any like, you know, any idea. But I appreciate the ideas. So we're gonna go with the tower. How did I write this out on the first one? Yeah. Okay. Cool. So we do the 2. Also, let me mark its moves. This place can always. Hang on, I'm pulling it up. Here we go. Let me move that over. Actually, I'll just read it through first. Okay, so a tower is a place that reaches so high up the sky that it feels like it scrapes against the clouds. This place can always describe something very small and far away, spread concern about structural stability, and make someone dizzy or disoriented and give them a token. Choose 2 aesthetic elements. Narrow, barely stable entrance, winding staircase all the way to the top, shining light warning of danger, roosting moths in the rafters, not enough space for all the clutter, a grieving soul responsible for keeping everything in working order, or something else of your own invention. And choose 1 folklore about this place. The options are the Observatory of the Lightning Dancers, the First of the Moth Towers, the Ghost that Walks the Stairs, or something of your own invention. This is a very fun nature. There's some fun ideas here. I like not enough space for all the clutter. I like the idea this is very cozy. Not enough space for all the clutter. Come on, fit. There we go. Good. And you know how I said that the Firefly divinity brings... We don't have music anymore, hang on. There we go. You know how I said the Firefly divinity brings, like helps make lighthouses? I like the idea that this is a lighthouse. Like, we're at a lighthouse. So maybe shining light, warning of danger. I think, yeah, we're gonna do that. Shining light, warning of danger. And aesthetically, this is, or sorry, no, the folklore. Actually, I'm gonna come up with my own one. the wreck of the shadow maybe like the wreck of the Ink Master. A boat wrecked nearby on a day when somehow the light failed. Okay, that's a good start. We'll make a new. Since we'll have 3 natures, as usual. We will add another nature. And we will. I guess I'll roll first. Actually, I feel like I have a pretty strong sense of what this is. If there's like a coast, I think I'm gonna grab that for sure. I think this is like a. We're approaching like a what do you call it? Like a Wuthering Heights, except it's a lighthouse, but it's not full of horrible people. It's full of nice friends that we love. And so yeah, let me see here. Verdant, hillock, hollow. Could a mountain fit? Let me see. Yeah, this is a mountain that is this is a coast that's a mountain, right? It's a coast that is similar, that is theoretically a mountain, metaphorically a mountain. It has sharp cliffs, a treacherous path. And the folklore I'll actually read through the mountain. A mountain is a place where the earth meets the sky. In this case, it's a place where the earth meets the water, but that's kind of the same thing. It can always describe what can be seen from way up here, show someone pushed to desperate extremes, or isolate someone from everyone else and give them a token. 2 aesthetic elements. I picked sharp cliffs and a treacherous path, but the other options were a lonely flower, a sign someone was here once, an even higher summit, a cautious creature hiding just out of sight, or something else of your own invention. And the folklores are the Elk King feasting beneath the hills, the North Wind God and what he taught us, where the gentle giants fought, and something else of your own invention. Let me actually double check that there's nothing else here that I want to grab. There's wilderness, more mirror, which is a lake. Mirage, which is not what this is, not a graveyard, not a cave. This is not a university or a palace. This is not a metropolis. This is not a furnace. This is not a castle. Not a carnival. Not a tavern, road, port. It could be a port, but I don't think it is. An island, a bridge, a swamp, a lagoon. Actually, could it be a lagoon? I don't know. I feel like it's a mountain. Hollow. I don't think it's hollow. I don't think this is a glen. It's not a field. Not a workshop. It is a tower. I've already established that. It's not a monastery. I mean, well, this part of it is not these things. I might add some of this stuff on later. Yeah, no, it's not any of this stuff. Okay. Good to double check before I decide this is a mountain. But it is a mountain. It's a mountain that is a, you know, it is a mountain, and also it is a it's a coast that is a mountain, because they let you do that in this game. I might do my own thing for this too. Actually, I like the North Wind God and what he taught us. And I think what that is Um... I like the power of jewels misconstrued and forgotten. Like, kings and nobles put jewels in their crowns because they believe that the North Wind God brought a message to this coast, and like they are expressing power by wearing gems in their crowns. But like the thing that the North Wind God said was not that. That's not accurate. And I think I know what this is. This is the lighthouse. That's where we are right now. And one more. Let's see if I can get a good roll. See if I can roll something cool for this. Let's see. 4 and 2. Let's see. What is that? I have to scroll back up. I might consider mirror if we don't get something good, because like I like the idea that there's like maybe like a big mirror in the like in this place, or field alternatively. Like there's like a field coming from the cliff. Okay, so 4-2 is castle. No, we'll roll it again. 5 and 2. I do actually kind of like the idea of a graveyard. But maybe not, because it's a little scary. Maybe wilderness. Let's go with wilderness. I think wilderness is good. Huh. Yeah, I actually really like this. This is a really cool one. A wilderness is a place that holds nature close to its heart, closer than any mortal that dwells within. This place can always describe something massive, sublime, and uncaring, show the challenges caused by living with nature, say get out of the way and give everyone who does a token, describe what enormous thundering force nearly strikes them down, choose 2 aesthetic elements, tangled undergrowth, trees older than any empire, something bigger than you've ever imagined, territorial bugs, a pristine waterfall, a creature assumed to be extinct, something else of your own invention. And choose 1 folklore about this place, the god of all the forests, the forest spirits and their mockery, the song at the heart of all things. I think I will... Hang on, actually, one thing I have to do before I do that, I need to go back to Mountain. Because I did not take a copy of the things it can do. Things the Mountain can do. Here we go. I do kind of wonder, maybe... I like the idea of doing wild, but it might be too scary. I feel like I want a sunny nature, because that's like another desolate one, or isolating one. Yeah, maybe let's see if we can get a sunny nature going. That would be nice. Verdant, comfortable. Where are the sunny natures? Oh, you know, there are no sunny natures. I lied. That's not a thing. They're comfortable. Yeah, let's just go with we'll go with the wilds. Wilderness. Here we go. Okay. Some of these are really good. Okay, so we'll take our this place can always, and then I will decide what this does, what this place is like. Yeah. Uh, wilderness. Okay, I'm looking over the aesthetic elements because I'm not sure which one I want. I like creatures soon to be extinct because it kind of reminds me of the Encelinian Phasmid. Creatures seem to be extinct. And I think I like a pristine waterfall, but I don't know if it fits here. I like tangled undergrowth. That's fun. Well, I don't know if that fits a coast. Maybe let's do trees older than an empire. And then a folklore, and the options again are the god of all the forest, the forest spirits and their mockery, and the song at the heart of all things. I'm gonna do the song at the heart of all things. Hang on. Crap. Did not mean to do that. Okay. Which I think by virtue of this being Wanderhome is the Song of the Road, right? Born in the wilds themselves. Let me zoom a bit. There we go. Yeah, sometimes text is going to be obscured. I should probably think of a better way to lay this out. It's just a little tricky. I actually have an idea. I didn't think about this. I'm going to try something really quick. We're going to do a little bit of live production. As we often do. Because I was thinking, the only place where that color, like the background color for this appears, is on the actual, like the background of Clip Studio Paint. So I could key it out if I use the right... What color is that? Yeah, here we go. Just pick screen color. Hey, that worked. That's wild. It's wild that I can do that. Yeah, so that color is just gone. So now it's like... You can actually see the background. That's kind of cool. I did not think about that. I mean, it's Monsoon. Let's go to the Monsoon version of all this. Which is literally just this. Just have to do this. There we go. It's raining. God, this looks really good. not to give myself too much credit, but this looks very nice. Okay. But yeah, that's our place. This is the lighthouse. Maybe I should write about it. Let's save this. This is part 1 of the lighthouse. Oh, I pressed 1 and it. It's funny. The same thing's gonna happen with the pro scene later. This is Monsoon. The lighthouse. Part 1. Open new journal. Monsoon. The lighthouse. Part 2. I think I'll describe it and then we'll wrap up. Oh, right, because I pressed 2, so now press scene's up. Yeah, I'll have to figure out maybe some better buttons for that. Maybe I'll use the keypad ones. I think we met the being that built this lighthouse back at the Moorasis. That firefly, or the firefly divinity, if I had to guess, brought light to the top of this tower. Since then, it's long overgrown. Like us, there are kith here, seeking a roof to stay under for the duration of monsoon, before the holiday arrives. I actually have an idea. I want to establish something about the world here and the way the seasons work so we can have multiple holidays over different years. I think it's a... I think I'm gonna do the Sun Parade. Folks, Kith, myself and other Kith think this is a Sun Parade year. Those sorts of declarations used to come down from the floating throne. But now we decide these things together. They come in moth messages, in the flickering of signal lights, in Morse code, in telegrams. I'm under a canopy of leaves slick with rain, collecting the heavy water and then dropping it in cascades. We're close to the lighthouse. Loke and I look up at the leaves and decide to make a lesson out of this. Patience. I admire. Looking up. Loka seems confused. Then, the leaves above us give, pouring freezing water onto our heads. I laugh lightly. It's going to come down on our heads. One way or another. Sometimes we just have to wait. Loka takes a few moments. Oh, okay. I think they get it. I think they get what I'm trying to say. Yeah. I have an idea. It's gonna require viewer involvement. Because there's a move here that I can use to spend a token for Procene to listen to the shared wisdom of the many small and forgotten gods and ask the table what they tell you. Obviously there's not a table. However, I think Procene is gonna listen to the forest. I take a beat. I listen to the forest. So, I think we're gonna wrap up right after this, but I'm curious. What is the wisdom of the small and forgotten gods and forest spirits? Anyone can give an answer. Anyone who's watching. Collective wisdom of small god speaks. I await an idea. I'll come up with my own if no one has any. Although I'll hold and let people think. Alternatively, I might put up like a Twitter thing if no one responds now. Yeah, let me zoom this a bit so it's like a bit more. There we go. I think I'll just I'll put something down. Be kind here. This place is frail. Yeah, I like that. That feels right. So this is Monsoon. The Lighthouse. Part 2. And that woke Procene up. But yeah, let me close this for now. I'm gonna make sure everything's saved. That's important. Sure. You're saved. Procene, you're saved. And tomorrow we will, or not tomorrow, next week we will make Kith for the Lighthouse, and we will we'll have our little adventure there, which will be nice. Yeah, confirm any changes at this point. Changed? Sure. Okay. Yeah. Thank you for watching, everyone. This is really fun. I'm excited for next time. For now, we're gonna raid someone. Let's see who's going. And I'm just holding my mute for one moment. Okay. Got a couple of options here. I'm gonna raid Vectroid. Yeah, very chill game. Actually, maybe that's not the best person to raid after this, huh? You know what? Yeah, I'm fine with it with an absolute tone shift. There's no one else who's really streaming anything that's like calm like this. So we're gonna raid Vectroid. Alright, I'll see y'all around. This will be back next week. It's up to you, really. It's going on a hiatus for a bit. We'll announce one-shots as they come up. And tomorrow I'll be playing Kenshi in the afternoon. And yeah, I'll see y'all. Bye!